Hello, hello, hello. I'm the Gold DJ Fonz Chisholm, always given the opportunity to live the dream. And want to welcome everyone to another great Monday night wealth building webinar with the Gold Standard Group. And excuse me, the Gold Standard Group, we're just a think tank of like-minded individuals, that all believe in the power of gold and also gold-backed cryptocurrency, and just share it with others. This powerful opportunity and system that we have with Karatbars International. So right now we are entering into well, first we have a Q&A, well, actually a roundtable where we just talk about certain topics, especially dealing with our pre-meeting video there, and just get some feedback from some of our leaders. Let's see who we have on here today. We have my sponsor. He just came up to the mic, Mr. Lucky Rico, the one and only. How you doing tonight, sir?
I'm doing well, sir. How about yourself? Can you hear me?
I'm doing great. I can hear you loud and clear. The floor is yours.
Excellent. Thank you so much for that opening, Fonz. And as everyone knows, man, we're a team here. We call ourselves the Gold Standard Group. That's just kind of our moniker. But we're all a family, a Karatbars family. And what we believe is that we, as in all of us, the people, should be, we should own physical gold. There should be a certain percentage in our portfolio of physical gold, and that's what we believe. And Karatbars has just put together the greatest system in the world to make it easy for just regular people to own physical gold. Yeah, the cryptocurrency and all that stuff is good. That's a cherry on top. But we got to get back to basics, I think, in understanding what it is that we're doing out here. And we're helping people free themselves from debt, with hard assets. And we could be marketing for any other company in the world. There's a lot of good ones out there. There's a lot of great companies that have done great things in the network marketing world. But we happen to work for and work with, we're partners with, business partners of a tremendous company right now. Karatbars International is allowing people to escape debt through ownership of hard assets. Now, you can own ETFs, you can trade stocks, you can do all those things, which are great, but unless you can put your hands on it and actually hold it, we think that's very important. And Harald Seiz think that's very important. So the cryptocurrency, the KBC coin right now that's trading, is important because you can actually move out of the digital world into the physical world of gold. We can now digitize gold with the blockchain technology. So yeah, we are sharing information here. I'm not going to be long-winded because I know there's some other people on here that want to talk. I just want to thank everyone who chose to be with us tonight and every Monday night. We challenge everyone to bring someone new to this call. But Mr. Howard Harvey wanted me to introduce a young man here, Jawan Jones. If you're out there, I'm going to unmute your mic because I want you to just give me your experiences and what you've been doing here at Karatbars so far. Jawan, are you on the phone?
Hey, Rico, I'm here. I'm on. First and foremost, I just want to thank you guys for just, welcoming me on board and just allowing me the opportunity to learn and really latch on to you guys and take away a lot of information, joining on these calls every Monday night. And I got excited. I get fired up all the time. And, I was in the house on Sunday and, I wanted to make a video just to put the same opportunities that I'm getting in front of my friends and family so they don't miss out on this opportunity. And so I just want to take this time to just shout out some people that actually took what I said and jumped on the call. Amber Stokes, she recently joined. She's KYC approved. Amber came down to Raleigh and she sat in on one of the super sessions. And, she jumped right off the porch with us and, got a bronze package. And, me and Amber just been working together every day. And then a lot of my friends, I've been getting a lot of feedback from Instagram. So some of you guys hopped on, Vernon Young and Laquan, and I see you guys out there. I just appreciate y'all from taking the time. I won't be long-winded either, but my experience, I was spending a lot of time with a group of young leaders in the Raleigh area, and Howard Harvey, which is my fraternal brother, and we would go out to eat, tell me about it. I joined with the free account, And one day we were hanging out, and I felt the power and connection with a lot of older people at the table. And one guy just said, listen, young man, if you got $150 or $200 in your wallet right now, just go ahead and get your package. Just get involved with this now. The name of the game is learn while you earn. And so, I think my generation of people, I think we got to wrap our minds around, staying consistent with something and being willing to learn and earn as we go. And I just want to, again, put that opportunity in front of a lot of you guys. If you are, working a 9-to-5 and, you're looking for somewhere to kind of put your money into something that's worth it so that you can grow and continue to, earn generational wealth, this is something you want to look into. I got an email from Bank of America recently just saying that, next time I come in to get a replacement card, it'll be digital, and the first thing I thought about was Karatbars. Like, the world, eventually we're moving away from fiat currency, and it just made me feel more welcome and a part of, this movement, just being here and watching Bitcoin and how it exploded. So again, that's my piece. That's my experience. I'm gonna turn it back over to Mr. Rico. Some of my friends who hopped on that's in the Richmond area, I want to welcome you guys to come out this weekend in Richmond. It's a big event going down, and I want you guys to come out and see these people and meet these people and understand this energy that's going on right now. And that's really all I have. If you guys have any questions after this call, don't hesitate to reach out to me. I got a lot of y'all contact information over the last couple of days. And I just wanted to share and just say thank you again for the opportunity.
Hey, that's a blessing, brother, right there, man. And that's fired up right there, man. And Juwan, Mr. Juwan, thank you for being here. You are helping our community. I believe that all of us here are spreading information to help our communities. You know what I mean? If we can get over these cycles and cycles and cycles of financial ignorance. I was listening to Michael Dalcoe earlier on his call, on his stream, and what he was talking about, him and as a little kid used to steal silver quarters from his grandfather. All right, he used to go into the stash of pure silver quarters and use that money, that silver, to go buy candy with, right? And it didn't click to them as kids that was precious and that we shouldn't be spending it on candy, because no one had that conversation with them as kids to get them to understand that, look, gold is precious, silver is precious, owning land is important. Starting a business is important. You can easily start a home-based business, create residual income for yourself. We don't have to conform to that go to work, pay the bills, take a vacation, lead a vacation, come back to go to work so you can make more money, pay more bills, pay all your car payments and your house notes. We have to do that because we live in America. But, that's not life to me, is having to wake up every day just to get in your car and go somewhere you don't want to be. You know what I'm saying? That's not living to me. When I look at people above me that's been doing Karatbars longer, they don't worry about going to work or punching the clock. They do Karatbars every day. They wake up and breathe, spreading this good information. That's what fires me up. So look, anybody that has any questions, please feel free to put them in the chat right now. We have a lot of people on the call tonight. I really appreciate everyone who spent time, but we really want to answer questions. Hey, Fonz, you got anything you want to add over top of that while we wait for questions? Hold on. There you go.
There you go. Yeah, you had me on lockdown there, but
I had to lock them down early because people sometimes come in with their mics unmuted, so I had to lock it down.
It's all good. But yeah, I just wanted to first of all, Juwan, I think it's probably my first time actually talking to you and seeing you on the call. Welcome and thank you for those words, man. I mean, you got me fired up just listening to you. I was sitting over here about to run out of my office right here, man. So, but I just wanted to piggyback on something he was talking about. As far as a lot of times, well, and even you, Rico, when we were talking about Dalcoe's live stream today, it's kind of like, you wish someone would have told you, but at the same time, they didn't know. You get what I'm saying? Just like, he was stealing the quarters out of the stash, you know, his grandfather was saving those quarters up for a rainy day. But lo and behold, his grandfather didn't know that those were 100% silver, and you know, and it was a precious metal, and that over time it would have appreciated, you know, to a greater value instead of the face value that it was, you know. And so they were stealing the quarters to get candy at face value when, you know, they could have saved it over time and kept the silver and bought a candy store. If that makes sense. And the same thing, you know, with gold ownership. You know, a lot of times, you know, we look at a lot of people look at gold as a jewelry, or, you know, they don't look at it as a store of wealth. You know, they don't know. We see rappers and people with the big gold chains and gold teeth, and, you know, that's the only form that we are so used to seeing. But then when we come and say, hey, no, that's not real gold. That's gold. It's not real gold. It's not a store of wealth. It is a form of store of wealth, but we have this over here to where you can, you know, put your money and hedge against inflation, hedge against taxes, and then have an opportunity to share with others and make a residual income off of that. You know, they look at you like you're crazy. But again, they don't know. And so, you know, that's why I take Karatbars, you know, so serious, because, you know, I just feel that, you know, I'll be 43 this year, and, you know, and if I knew 20 years ago what I know now, my entire predicament would be everybody's predicament would be totally different. And you know, it's just my passion, and, you know, I feel it's just my duty, knowing the knowledge that I've learned within the short period of time I've been in Karatbars, over a year and a half, that I have to share this information with someone. So that's all. I just wanted to piggyback on that real quick and just offer some words. That's it. Back to you, sir.
Hey, so we just got a question in the chat, and shout out Mr. Steve Branch, Dr. Branch, on the line. He wanted to know when we're going to be able to use our bonus universe to buy packages, and that's a great question, because I'm waiting on that capability myself. But what I can say is I don't know the answer to that question. But as soon as we do know, you'll be one of the first people to know. We are waiting on that capability at Karabit, where we can take our unibles and actually use them for, you know, in Karat Pay, and then pay for products at Karatbars. So we're holding on there for that. And look, I also want to shout out my wife, Lindsay, LAC Gold. Thank you, honey, for joining. I want to shout out Lenny Bones. Hey, Lenny Bones, are you able to jump on and talk to us right now? I can see you.
Can you hear me?
I can hear you now, sir. How's it going?
Hey, how's everybody? Great call. Glad everybody's joining in. Usually I don't have a lot to say, so I'm gonna try to keep this real short. So, real quick story. So I have a friend that's actually in the business under me. They're not on the call tonight because they had other obligations, but fellow musician friend of mine. And for about a year, and this is one of those don't give up stories, he's been really chilling. And, you know, we got to talking, you know, he has a kid now, life's a little different, money's a little different, you know, situations switch up when you have an open mouth added in. So we got to talking. He was like, you know, I don't really know how to work the business part. So, you know, my simple answer is always, if you have a cell phone, you can at least just text everybody, you know, the information, and you just never know. So we talked a little deeper, knowing that his father, when he was alive, he was a pastor. I said, man, honestly, you having all these connections with churches, you could really just speak to pastors and stuff. So, you know, he kind of went left field, started talking about, you know, well, some. I'm gonna make it quick. But basically his dream, because I asked him what his dream was. He said, for real, man, like, I would like to get my own business and do, you know, a musician, travel the world and all this stuff. So what I told him was, you know, if you talk to these pastors, and these pastors care about their fellow members, you know, it's ways that our system can actually make a church debt free too. So if you talk to the right people and you're not scared to reach out because you're around these people all the time, they actually listen to you, you know, you could really make segue. So in a nutshell, like, his dream went from basically, you know, I want to own my own business, all this stuff, you know, I want to play for some artists to, you know, I told them, think about this though. You get the pastor in the church, they're signed up under you. So if you have a whole church that's debt free, you did something that you needed to do so you could help your generations, because now you're free. So he went from my own business to, well, man, I could like just start my own production company if I wanted to, and I could chill out and I could do it. So basically, like, his mind went from, you know, a mustard seed size to like a planetary size. So he's like really caught up right now. And you know, I have a meeting with them this week, him and 4 of his friends. So hopefully that'll go well. So, you know, I just want to tell y'all, you know, don't give up on people, because a lot of people won't get it. And not that you got to come at them with an angle, but some people just won't get it until you hit that spark in their mind that helps them see it. So, you know, don't give up just because we got it a little bit faster. Everybody's not going to get it the same. So don't let the business frustrate you. Always work your business. And, you know, make sure people have a dream when they do this, because this is the dream release. If you want to do something, just talk to people, help people. Anyway, I'm done. I don't have anything else to say.
All right, great information, Lenny Bones. Thank you so much for that. And look, there was a question that came through from George on the iPhone. And basically George had asked, how often do you have to, or how often can you buy a business package? And is there an advantage to that? All right, simple answer, George. You can buy profit packs as many times as you want, all right? And that's what you really want probably to focus on, because you get KCB coins in those profit packs. There's no requirement for you to buy multiple business packages or profit packs. However, it's up to you and what your plan is and what your strategy is as far as the digital currency. And you also get gold in those profit packs. So, you know, if you're not looking at a profit pack and you're looking at a business pack, then all you need to do is decide what level you want to come in at. If you want to come in at bronze, silver, gold, or VIP, you just buy that profit pack one time and that's it. And there's no reoccurring fees or anything like that. So I hope that answered your question. LAC Gold, are you able to speak and convey some thoughts? Are you available?
Good evening, everybody. I am here and available briefly. I have our future gold nugget sitting here with us. It's past her bedtime, but that's another story. Again, I just want to welcome everybody on the call who is their first time on one of these calls, and anybody who has just joined Karatbars, welcome and congratulations to wealth building with us. I mean, it's a great opportunity. I say it every week. If you're not comfortable, or even if it's something that you know you have no idea what you're talking about, this is a business where you can learn everything you need to learn at the same time as earning. You know, it's amazing that I have this a MasterCard from Karatbars that my commissions go on, and I forget that every Friday is payday. and it just changed your whole mind frame of, you know, people living paycheck to paycheck to now it's like, oh, you know what? I got some money over here that I didn't even, you know, I forgot about. But I mean, it's what you put into the business. You know, the more you put in, the more you're going to get out of it. So it's just an exciting journey for me and my family. And I just welcome everybody. Just tell everybody, hey, keep pushing on, planting those seeds here, there, everywhere, and let's grow. Let's grow and let's go.
Did she just throw the mic in the Atlantic Ocean like that? Like, really? I mean, oh my goodness, this is crazy. And it's just crazy that she said that, because I actually had that same epiphany earlier today, you know, and I was like, you know, I had some things I needed to take care of as far as planning some trips, you know, business trips and stuff like that. And I said, you know what? I got money on my Karatbars MasterCard that I could use. And then on top of that, because it's a business trip, all the tax event, oh, that's another rabbit hole. But anyway, you know, yeah, the Karatbars MasterCard, man, and this system of leverage, and I meant to mention that earlier, the system of leverage, or some people like to call it group economics. The system that Karatbars has in place allows us to, utilize leverage to where we're not doing business by ourselves. We can, stay in business and be in business on the efforts of other people's and not totally on our own. And that's just a blessing, and that coupled with getting paid, 5 times a month, that's just the cherry on top for me. So anyway, back to you, Rico.
Yeah, 5 times a month. People don't realize that yes, 5 times a month. If you are on this call and you are simply just registered a free account with Karatbars, you pretty much solidified a position in our organization. And you can go out there and refer people to Karatbars. And when they spend money in Karatbars, you can make up to 6%. Now, yes, in the free mode, they're going to start you off at the bottom. You're going to start off from the basement at 0.5%. Actually, you got a little work to do before you even get to 0.5%. But the more work you do, and the more your network grows and the more activity that happens in your network, you go from 0.5% to 1%, 1.5%, 2%, 2.5%, 3%. And you can work your way up to 6%. And this is without ever spending any money with Karatbars. That's why the system is so beautiful. So it can't be what everybody else says it is. It can only be what it really is. And what it really is a wealth building system. Mr. Bouchel, I see you over there, sir. You repping that nice blue Karatbars shirt. I know yeah, I see Fawn's got his on. I had to, I got to get new shirts. All my gold is worn. So, hey, Anthony, is there anything you want to say to the group, sir?
Well, basically, I just want to say to continue sharing Karatbars with everybody. One thing that you have to realize is that is 700,000 of us. There's 7 billion people on Earth today. So we have a lot of work to do. So you have to continue to share every day. Every day I share Karatbars. Many of you do not know, but I work from 7 to 7 every single day. I do pipeline installations. And everywhere I go within this country, I share Karatbars. Whether I'm in Minnesota where I am now, whether I'm in Florida where I live, whether I'm in Georgia, Alabama, Ohio, Pennsylvania, wherever I am, I share Karatbars. I'm not a secret agent, and I don't want you to be a secret agent, because the only way we can grow, the only way we can prosper, the only way we can get financial freedom, the only way that we can get that position that we want to be in, where we have generational wealth, is by sharing Karatbars. Don't be a secret agent. Always share it and buy your KBCs. Back to you, Rico.
I gotta jump in again, man.
Go ahead, jump on in.
Oh my goodness! Oh, did he just name states, man? Again, the beautiful thing about what we do and what we have in our hand, when you sign up for a free account as an affiliate, you can make residual income without spending a dime in over 140 countries. So if Mr. Bouchel goes and has an assignment over in Australia or, Germany or wherever, he can go over there and share Karatbars with anyone in that company, in that country, build a team, build a network, and make residual income that from people he doesn't even know. It's just awesome.
That's right. That's right. And that's what I do. I share it. Yeah. I share it to everybody. And one thing I want to do is I want to shout out to Kevin Reynolds right now. Now, I said to myself today, I came in a little late because I just got off of work. We worked a little overtime today, but I said I wasn't going to call anybody. I wasn't going to text anybody today. I wasn't going to invite anybody to the call. I just wanted to see who was going to show up. And Kevin Reynolds, now, he actually is one of my good prime affiliates, and he comes in every time he gets a chance to. And, I just want to, shout out to him because, because he's here. I see him on here, and, he's doing what is supposed to be done. You're supposed to get on these calls. You're supposed to buy a little gold, tell a lot of people, and make a lot of money. Okay? So, I mean, he's doing what is supposed to be done. And I say everybody needs to do that. No, hey, no, make sure you purchase your gold. Make sure you tell everybody that you can, and make sure that you're gonna make some money. Okay? And hey, I'm out.
Hey, so look, what I want to add on top of that, I had a conversation with Owen Millett out in Bermuda this week, right? And one of the questions that people always kind of bring up, or one of the statements, is that I can't sell. I'm not a seller. You know what I'm saying? Once I run out of cousins and aunties and uncles to introduce this information to, I'm out of people. How do I make money in this business? Well, you got to take a gentleman like that. You see him every day on a stream. He uses all of the free tools that are available to him to spread the information, because he lives on an island. Of course, he's going to run out of people to talk to on an island. You know what I mean? But yet he can still build an international business from Bermuda. Same with all of us. The same applies to all of us. You don't have to be on an island. We in America, we're not on an island. We got a whole country to talk to. And you can go out to Google and search the analytics on Karatbars, and you can see where the opportunity is in the country, where the open territory is, where Karatbars has no presence, and we can go fill those voids. But like I said earlier, we got to get back to the basics. We are here to spread information, and to me, I believe the information is more valuable than the gold. Those who have all the great information that's not fake news, that's real deal things that people can live off, those are going to be the most valuable people. And I think we are among those people that own cryptocurrency, that own gold. We understand what real assets, we understand what real money really is. And if you're holding things like Bitcoin and things like that, you're preparing yourself for the future. All right. It's not that we don't believe in Bitcoin. We believe in gold better, though. That's the only, you know what I mean? That we like gold better than Bitcoin, but we like Bitcoin too and things like that. We like KBC coin, especially KCB coin, because of what's going on in September with our blockchain.
Right.
We're bringing on our mainnet, and we're converting coins, and we're converting coins into gold, and we're running telephones and CashGold machines, and we got a ultimate portfolio of solutions that we're delivering to the world. So any more questions, anything anybody else wants to add?
Please
Because
don't.
I know we got the synergy call.
Let me add one more thing to that. Now, you talked about him running out of people on this island. Now, I was on a call with Al Murray, and he broke it down very simple. Who do you know? What's your 100? 100 people, so you could share it with 100 people without a doubt. Okay, but he talked about his physician, his practitioner, his daycare person, his librarian, the police officer, the fireman, the bill collector, the mortgage holder, the person at the bank, the person that you run into at the grocery store, the grocery store attendant, just to name a few. But you never run out of people to talk to. Today, I shared with a young man that is working with me. He was just working for a season. He's going to be gone August the 15th. He's going to go off to college. So I asked him, I said, hey, look, how are you going to pay for your college? Well, he said, well, I got a partial scholarship, and then I'm going to take out loans. Or how much of a loan are you going to be taking out? He said, well, I'm going to have to take out at least $10,000 for this year. So I introduced Karatbars to him. And he said, well, so you mean to tell me I can actually make money from Karatbars? I said, yes, you can. I said, one thing you have to do is you have to buy a little bit of gold. You have to share with a lot of people, and then you will start making some money that will pay for your education. A lot of the young people today, they don't know, they haven't been taught financial education. And one thing I told him, I said, look, you have to get into finance. Get into financial education within college, and you will learn a lot. And he said, hey, look, I'm going to join your program. So I gave him my links and everything. So he said he's going to call me around 9:30 tonight, and we're going to walk through, and he's going to jump on, because we had a good extensive conversation. And that's somebody that I wouldn't have talked to unless I was just so happened to be working with him at the time. And I normally don't work with this person. And I just happened to come across him, and I just started a conversation. And he told me he was going to college. And I said, hey, opportunity right there. So take advantage of all your opportunities. Anybody you come across, tell them about Karatbars, because it's worth it. It's not only worth it to you, but it's worth it to them. You need to be able to share Karatbars with everybody you come across, because that would help them. And we're in the business of helping people. We want to help people. Back to you, Rico.
And that's what we do. We're in the helping people business. And I want to shout out one of my business partners, Roger Thaxton. If he's on the stream, or if he happens to listen to the replay, look, I'm proud of this guy right now, because I called Roger up a few weeks ago, right? And I said, hey, Roger, you know, you signed up for Karatbars last year, and you got like almost 100 people in your network. Did you know that? He's like, what? I was like, yeah, man, you know, you got activity going on under you, but you're not reaping none of the benefits because you haven't, you know, gotten yourself a business status. And he's like, well, look, tell me what I need to do. And he's a car dealership. He works at a car dealership. I'm not going to say which one, but he's a pretty influential guy at the car dealership. And I explained to him, because he's a pretty busy guy, well, look, just get you 3 people and let's put them on this one side. Get you 3 people that do have time to do this work, do the work that's necessary to earn the income that we're talking about. And he's done that. He's actually signed up like 4 people actually that he's getting ready. I'm helping him train to run up under him. Now, what I've also told him, I said, look, you can go to your car dealership and give them K Merchant. And if you gave them K Merchant, I'll probably come down there and buy a car with you using my KBC coin or my Bitcoin, you know. And then it clicked to him. He's like, you know what? There's a whole demographic of people that will probably come buy a car from us just because we can market that, because we can tell our community that we can accept digital currencies. We're ahead of the curve. We're looking towards the future of money, and that speaks volumes, especially in businesses. So if you are a business owner right now listening, we got the K Merchant software platform out there. I played a video earlier in the beginning. Even if you don't like cryptocurrency and don't want to accept cryptocurrency, you can settle in your country's fiat currency and have that deposited to your bank. So it's a system, it's an ecosystem of solutions that we're offering right now. So it's a great place to get in. I know we got another conference call. The Synergy Group has a really important call coming up. I know they were talking about earlier, Mr. Dalcoe's call on how they're going to convert the coins, the KCB coins, into the main net. I'm not fully up to speed on how that's completely going to look, but I'm going to be listening in. An important thing, ladies and gentlemen, is you got to get plugged in to the information. So any more questions, or does anyone have anything else they want to add to this discussion? I see Lenny Bones had jumped back on. Is there anything you want to add, Lenny?
No, sir, just some video.
All right, well, look, what I want to do is, before we get off, and we can take some more questions, but I want to play a video really quick while everyone's still on, because I think it's an important video, and it goes back to what it is that we're doing here at Karatbars. So check this out.
Help save our generation. Old Ben Franklin said, tell me and I forget. Teach me and I may remember. Involve me and I learn.
Karatbars International, an e-commerce company, has made available a simple wealth building system for everyone on the planet who is 18 years of age and over, with 4 optional ways to participate. Option 1, save gold. We all start here. We complete the free registration for our gold savings account and start acquiring Karatbars gold in small increments. Karatbars International has made it easy by making available a feature called Auto Exchange. At Wealth Builders Worldwide, we call it Pay Yourself First. You set up your account to automatically exchange your paper currency for Karatbars gold weekly, bi-weekly, or monthly. You simply set it up, forget it, and then go back and increase it. Activating this feature allows you to automatically pay yourself first with physical gold. There are no fees of any kind. The account is completely free and takes less than 5 minutes to register. Every time you acquire Karatbars Gold, you're building your family's wealth. Option 2, save and earn. As an independent affiliate, you position yourself to be compensated monthly through the Unilevel System Compensation Plan. You are virtually in business for yourself in over 100 plus countries worldwide. Option 3, maximize your earning potential. You may choose one of several business packages which positions you to generate cash flow monthly and weekly through our dual system compensation plan. These packages are income producing assets. Option 4, we save KaratGold Coin and KaratCoin Bank Coin. As independent affiliates, while we're saving gold and maximizing our earning potential, we acquire KaratGold Coin, or KBC, and KaratCoin Bank Coin, or KCB. These cryptocurrency coins are an additional stream of income that will build massive wealth. Some people have asked, why Karatbars? A Karatbars savings account gives you protection against future financial crisis and rapid inflation. It protects your hard-earned paper currency with physical gold. Karatbars International has the only system in the world where you can get free gold and free cryptocurrency. Gold is a store of wealth and value and is an appreciating asset. There are 3 major benefits of a Karatbars savings account. Number 1, you can now start saving physical gold in small increments. 2, Karatbars International puts you in position to build a global business from the comfort of your own home. And 3, there are significant tax advantages to owning a home-based business. Wealth Builders Worldwide mission to provide individuals worldwide with the tools required to enhance their lives, achieve their dreams, and build massive wealth. We are salespeople. We are a sales team. We do not sell products, goods, or services. We sell people on the infinite possibilities of their lives and the power of their dreams. We sell people on never giving up. We believe this is a noble cause. Now, if you are a guest on the line today, get back to the person who invited you to this call and let them know you're ready to open your Karatbars savings account right now.
That's all it is. Open up your Karatbars savings account right now. It's free. Get your KYC done and get moving. All right. Any more questions out there? Anyone have anything they want to add before we exit?
Yeah, Rico, it's fine. I'm sorry I didn't cut you off. I was actually just addressing Mr. Reynolds in the chat room. He had a question about what do you say to break the ice. He works in a grocery store, but really can't share while he's working. And my response was, if he had business cards, if he couldn't really talk like that, maybe break the ice that way. But outside of the workplace, I actually put the link to the video that you just played. I send that link to everyone that I know. That video was so powerful. It breaks everything down that we do in 3 minutes, and anyone can watch that in 3 minutes. And then after they are intrigued, you can invite them to a call like here, or a launch party, or a presentation by Wealth Builders or Synergy or what have you. So hope that answered your question. That was just my recommendation. I don't know if you want to add to it.
Well, what I can add to it is just, there's an art. Or maybe not even an art, it's a skill. Networking is a skill, and being social it's all psychology in a way. All right, you have to make the best decision on how you operate in your environment. All right, because ultimately you are a business owner. When you have a business package with Karatbars, you are the CEO of your business. So you have to put your CEO cap on in those situations. And I say that to anybody because I believe that business is probably the greatest sport. And it's the reason why, I go so hard at Karatbars at running this business and taking advantage of all of the incentives for business owners in America. All right. We do live in a capitalist society, so everything's set up for entrepreneurs and business owners and people that want to offer jobs. All right. So, you just have to gauge every situation, but use every opportunity you can to position the information. All you can do is plant the seed. Eventually, that seed is going to sprout into something that produces for you. Produces some fruit. So I appreciate all the questions, man. I use that video as well, Fonz. And this is not a hard thing to do. All we're doing is information sharing, and we're becoming better information sharers. And we believe that it's a noble cause to help people get free from the debt system and the credit system and being a pawn in this economy. So that's just my 2 cents. Anything else anyone wants to add? And someone is in the chat, how can people want to get the video, Fonz? I see you putting the video in the chat. Anyone that wants that video, then you can look at the chat group and you can get that video I just played. We'll have the replay of this call tonight. It will be on the Gold Standard YouTube page. Now, if you are in the Richmond, Virginia area on Saturday, this Saturday, we're going to be at the Gayton area library, the public library. So please feel free to come out if you're in the Richmond, Virginia area, North Carolina, Maryland, DC, West Virginia. Come on out if you're listening to this. We're going to be there at 1 p.m. Eastern to 4 p.m. It's going to be myself, Gold DJ over there. Got Lenny Bones sitting over here next to me right now. We're in the studio right now. Howard Harvey's coming up. Earl Dixon's coming up. And we're going to have plenty of people come into this meeting. And it's just a place where all the like minds can get together and grow our businesses and things of that nature. So I know there's another call happening right now, the Synergy Group. Fonz, while you're putting stuff in the chat window, would you mind putting the Synergy call information in there as well? Because there's calls every day. This is the business that you're not going to be in by yourself. You're going to have partners like us, as well as others around the world that are sharing and spreading this information. So thank you, everyone who joined. Miss Stokes, Miss Amber Stokes, Miss Donna, I see you joined, Mr. George, Jawan, Kevin Reynolds, Laquan, LAC Gold, MDB, Vaughn Williams, and we got some unknowns from the 804 area code. Make sure that you're at the Richmond library over there, Gayton Road, this Saturday, August 3rd. Thank you so much. We'll talk to everyone later. We'll see you next week. Please bring 1 or 2 people to the meeting next week, next Monday night, 8 p.m., Gold Standard Group. Good night, everyone. Talk to you later.